What's up everybody, Seth K Bani here. Welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you how to design this birthday flyer. Let's type into Photoshop. Let's go to file, let's go to new, and then let's use this document size. We're going to use 2000 for the width, 2000 for the height, and then we're going to use 300 for the resolution. Let's call it birthday flyer, and then click on create. Let's also give it a guards layout, so let's go to the new guards layout and let's set it to 44 or maybe 88. Okay, and then okay, now we want to start with the background as well, so let's go and bring in the background. Now these are the items or the source files I'm going to be using. I'm going to leave it in the description for you, but guys, also one thing, I want you to like this video, and then I also want you to comment, just comment any 2 words or 3 words. Now remember, once we get 50 likes on this video, I'm going to drop the PSD for you to also use. I love you all guys. Let's continue with this video. I'm going to drag this one for the background. It's a material, has a very nice texture, and I'll just resize it. Awesome. Now it's there, but it's not really how do I put it, it's not really strong and pronounced, and so I'm going to duplicate it, Ctrl J. Once I duplicate it, I'm going to convert this one rather to multiply. And I do this because I want it to now be much more stronger. And then I'll also go and then bring in, let me see, should I use curves? Let me use curves. And then I'll drag this side down so that it becomes very, I don't know, I can see it. Okay, so it's even there. All right, so that's great. That's great. I'll drag it here more, so that way it can't be seen. Okay. And then I'll put it in a group. Ctrl G, put it in a group. Let's call it BG. Now I also like to give it a mask, and then I'll click on my brush, and then I'll set here to color black. That's the color here. I'll set it to normal. I'll pick a soft round brush, and then click that side. Make sure my caps lock is off. Reduce it a little bit, and just mask this side. Okay, all right, so our background is ready. We want to start with the text, so I'll click on my text tool, then I'll type this side. I'm going to pick happy birthday to you, happy birthday. And I'm going to click on the color. I'm going to give it this color. I'm going to give it 5C1D02. Great. I'm also going to give it this font. I'm going to give it Wicked Mouse. That's it, guys. Everything is going to be in the description for you guys, right? And then I'm going to set the size to maybe 29. Let's see, Ctrl T. Yeah, 29 is better. I'll duplicate it, and then I'll drag it down, and then I'm going to pick birth, then I'm going to paste it there, and then Ctrl T, and then let's resize it. Okay, like this is good. Bring it down a little bit. Birth. All right, duplicate it again, and then bring it down. Now we are using Ctrl D to duplicate it, and so I'm going to pick that, and then I'm going to paste it there. Ctrl T, and then let's keep it in the middle. Remember, we are always keeping it in the middle there. Also in the middle there. Remember, happy is also in the middle. Happy should be in the middle as well. And I feel like it's too close, so I'm going to pull it down a bit. Okay, and then happy, maybe bring happy one more down. I think this is better. This is better. I'm going to put it in a group. Then I'll call it happy day. So we're done with the happy birthday. But now let's work on the colors. Okay, so I'm going to start with birth, and then birth, what you're going to do is you're going to give it a gradient overlay. Let's drag this up, and then we are going to set the blending mode to normal. We are going to set the opacity to 100. Let's click on the gradient. Let's double click here, and then let's give it 822B0C. Nice. And then let's come to, guys, click this side. All right, come to the location, type 9, and then I want you to come click here double click it, and then let's choose F5B27B, and then let's come to the location. I want you to type 46. Click on OK. Let's continue. Let's click this side. Let's set the location to 78. Okay, and then let's double click it. Let's give it this figure F0A059. Okay, and then the last one, let's set the location to 100, and then double click it. We want to choose E18140, and then you want to click on OK, and then OK. Also, you want it to be reflected for the style. You want it to be reflected. You also want the angle to be 32, and then you want the scale to be 54. That's 54, and that is it. Now click on OK. You want to right click it and then copy layer style. Let's come to day. Right click it and then paste layer style. But then you also want to go and click on the gradient overlay and then just drag it this way to this side. Drag it to this side. You want it to just be a little low here, and that is it. That is it. Click on OK, and I think we are done with that one. Let's just close it. Now let's go and bring our image. Let's drag this in there and release it. You want to drag it down. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep perhaps the middle of the hair in the middle of the whole thing. You see the whole thing. So I think this is better, or it looks quite better. Even if it's not, we are going to manage it. So I'm trying to keep the head in the middle of the A. No particular reason. I just want to keep his head in the middle, thereabout. And so I think this works well. I'm going to put it in a group. I'll call it image. Now I don't like the way, even though it has a little bit high definition to where it and looks quite nice, I still want to boost the image up a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click it, and I'm going to filter, and then I'll go to camera raw filter, and then let's see how we can boost it up just a little bit. So I'll go to basics, and then I'll go to shadow, and then I'll drag the shadow all the way up to 36. All right, and then let's see before and after. So this is before, this after. I can see some light in there, and then the clarity, let's just boost it up a little bit, to around me 30, 24, 23. I think that is all. Just that. So you can see the difference it made, and that is awesome. We're going to close it. Now we need to bring in our ribbons. This is fairly simple flyer, but it's also quite technical a little bit. So I'll right click it and then like that, and then I'll drag it like that here. Okay, now I'll duplicate it, and then I'll also drag it here. Okay, so let's give each a mask. Let's give this a mask as well. We're going to put it in a group, and then Ctrl G. Then let's call it ribbons, flying ribbons, or soaring ribbons, or whatever. Is this confetti? I don't really know. All right, so guys, let's be serious. All right, I'm going to click this. I'm going to click on my brush to make sure my caps lock is off. We are using soft round brush. Okay, so what we are going to do is we just want to maintain certain portions of it. I want all these sides to go. I want everything to go. Everything here to go. I want this small one to also go. I want this to go. Everything here to go. In fact, there was one here. I want it to come. All right, so guys, just follow. I'm going to speed this up. All right, but just follow me. Just follow me. Right, just follow me. So I'm going to leave just these ones here. I think this is better. Then I'm going to bring this one too. All right, I'm going to click there. Now remember, here's going to be color black as well, as we did. Y'all know how to mask, right? Yeah, you guys are pros. You know how to mask. So if you don't, there's a video. Just type Seth K Bani masking. It's going to show you a shot that is going to explain everything to you, the whole concept to you. All right, so I'm going to mask all these stuff, and then I'll mask this one too. I think this is great. You also want to make sure you really clean it well, so you have to go through it and make sure, guys, you did a good job. And I think this is great. So guys, remember it's ribbon, and then now we can bring in the date. I'm going to type the date here, and I'm going to pick the details. Guys, if you haven't liked this video, please do so. All right, I just need 50 likes on this video and the PSD will be out for real. All right, so I'm going to type it here, and then let's go to character. What size should we give it? Let's give it maybe like 11. Okay, and then let's put it somewhere there, and then duplicate it and then bring it down, and then let's go and then let's bring November, and then let's paste it there. Okay, so that's November for you, and I'm going to select the two of them, and then I'll click on color, and then I'll give it this particular color code. I'm going to give it 72461E, and then I'll click on OK, and then I'll come here and then I'll pick ellipse 2, and then I'll hold shift and then draw a perfect circle like that. Okay, and then I'll click on my text tool, and then I'll just come and then type there. You can see the cursor there. I'll just type there, and then I'll pick let's see, I'll pick happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, and then I'll paste it there. But it's too big. We want it to be quite smaller, so we're going to character and we're going to give it 3.5. Let's see, 3.5 is quite small, but it would do. Let's now delete the ellipse. We don't need it again. We need to see how we can make this work, guys. Let's push this one. Oh no, need to go to this, see how we can make it work. Okay, let's make here 109. Let's see. Great, and then let's make here maybe 148. Okay, 155. So let's give it 160. So guys, you can see how you're just playing around the whole thing, right? I think 160 is quite better. Okay, and then hit it like that, and then maybe. Okay, so let's select these two, Control T, and then let's just use our eyeball, keep it somewhere in the middle there. All right, and then let's select this. In fact, we're going to do something. Control H. All right, let's select these two. Control T. We want it to be perfectly in the middle, so we're going to put it here. Alright, so guys, you can see, let me zoom in so that you see it. So you can see there's a green line here, and then there's also a green line here. So the intersection, I'm keeping it in the middle there like that. Enter. And then I'm also coming to the text or the text itself. Then I'm going to drag it also in the middle like that. Alright, so in the middle there, and then the middle there, then enter. Okay, now Control T, and then I can resize it down a little bit more. Enter. Yeah, and what happens is we can make this 100. Let's see, and it perfectly works. 1, 2, 3. So I think it works perfectly well. Yeah, I feel like it works perfectly well. We can make it 104, something like that. Whatever, but I think this works perfectly well. Control 0, and now we can put it in a group. And then let's call it date. Now you can easily click on our move tool and then move it around, because we now have the ability to do so. So let's just pick a very perfect spot for it. I feel like this side is good. I'll click on my text tool again, and then this time I'm going to draw. No, let's start again. I'm going to draw here like that. Great, and then I'm going to pick that. Then I'm going to paste it there. So we are going to use a font, but the font we are using is Montserrat for this. I'm going to use Montserrat for it. Great. And the font is also quite big, the size is quite big, and so let's make it 5. Let's see. Interesting. And then let's see the what's it called, the leading there, let's make it 7, neatly spaced. We want to double click it, and then you want to drag this side down. Okay, all right. And then I also feel like it's very difficult to read, and so we also want to make it medium, and then you want to keep medium, and then let's keep it color black, make it more bolder. Alright, so now it's quite easy to read, everything looks perfect. Okay, so I'm going to type there, this is where the name is going to come, Selassie D Crow, and I'm going to paste it. And also we are going to use Montserrat for it. We're going to set it to extra bold because we want much emphasis to be on the name, and then we are going to keep the size let's say 8, font size 8, tracking 0, everything like this. And then let's go and pick a rectangular tool and just draw a rectangle around it. That's all, nothing much, none much. And then double click it and let's choose AA4C13, enter. Now you also want to click on your move tool. Now you want to move it here. Alright, that's it. And then drag it up. That's it. Drag the Selassie D Crow on top of it. Now this is what you want to do. You want to hold Control and then click on the thumbnail of the rectangle. The whole thing is going to be selected. Select the Selassie D Crow here, and then I want you to click on your move tool, click the middle here, click the middle here. It's an easy way to do it. And then let's choose the color for Selassie D Crow. Let's choose color white for this. Okay, already it stands out now, and so let's 1, 2, that's the name. Let's drag it up, let's put it in a group, let's call it name. And then this one, let's drag it out, let's put it in a group, let's call it message. Interesting. Now let's start also with the color grading too. So I feel like already this is quite beautiful, right? You can use this for anything you want to use it for, but I still want it to be epic, so we want to give it some golden tone, and I'm going to do that by bringing in our gradient map. And then I'll click this side, and then I'll double click this side, and then I'm going to choose 442000. That's 3 zeros. Okay, and I'll click on okay. And then guys, remember the location is 0. We are coming to this side, the location here has to be 50, and then let's double click it. Let's give it this color EF, and then let's give it 7422. Okay, and then let's double click this side, let's give it FED680, and then okay. That is it. This is what we need to give that. Now if you're watching my video, I want you to scroll down and click on more, and then this is the link. I want you to click on it. You're going to have access to quality PSD files. I have graphic design course. Now I keep on adding more packages, tone to the flyer. And so what we are going to do now is to reduce the opacity to 37%. Enter. And already is there. Let's duplicate the gradient map. Now the reason why we are duplicating the gradient map is that this one is just for the entire flyer. Now we want the color to be ingrained in the darker side of the whole flyer, and so we're going to do that by going to our blending modes, and we're going to set it to soft light, and so you can see it affects the dark sides as well. All right, it really gives some nice tone to the image itself. And then we are going to boost it up to 57%. Now you can put it in a group, and then let's call it G map. You can call it color grade, G map. You can call it color grading as well. Alright, so that's our gradient map, and we also want to add some glow to it. So I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to pick my brush, and then I'm going to hold Alt and pick any of the colors here, the light colors there. and then make sure my caps lock is off, and then increase it a bit. I want to hit this side. Then I'll go to the blending mode and set it to linear dodge. Sweet. And then I also want to come and pick a little goldish color and then create a new layer again. I'm gonna, let me hit, which side should I hit? Guys, tell me which side should I hit? I'm gonna hit this side. I feel like it's too this thing. Okay, so that is also nice. We're gonna move it up a bit, and I'm going to duplicate it, but this time click on my move to this time. I'm going to bring it somewhere here. All right, I'm going to bring it somewhere here. See, I don't like the way it is there, so I'm going to give it a mask just to clean the edges. All right, just clean the edges. Okay, so I'm going to click on it and I'm going to move it somewhere there. That means that the name or the message, that's the message, right? The message and the name, right? It should go up. It should go up a bit. Okay, so you go up a bit. I'm going to keep the glow somewhere there, and then let's resize it more and put it somewhere there. Okay, where else do we think we can put some glow? I think that is all right. That is all. All right, so let's put it in a group, and then let's call it glow, flow, mo, dough. All right, so let's say this is everything. Now guys, if you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. I love you all guys. Don't forget to like and comment for the PSD to be dropped soon. See you in the next video. Peace.